Hello students, welcome to this online course of Water Resource Engineering. So today we are going to see the equations proposed by Lacy for the regime channel as he described. So on the basis of the argument mentioned, so the argument related to the regime channel, Lacy plotted a large collection of data to obtain a relationship between velocity and hydraulic mean depth and second area and the velocity. So he plotted the various data available to him and he tried to find out the relationship between velocity and velocity with respect to hydraulic mean depth and velocity with respect to area. One more thing he has done, he also introduced a factor F known as silt factor in the regime relationship. Why he has done that? This we have discussed already. The first two basic equations originally suggested by Lacy in meter, kilogram and seconds, that is in SI units, are given below. So he proposed the original equation in FPS system because at that time he was actually British. So in Britain the FPS system was available at that time. So he proposed the equations in FPS, but when converted to SI units, those equations become like this. So velocity was under root 2 by 5 multiplied by root of FR, and second equation is AF square is equal to 140 V raised to power 5. So this was the relation between V and R. This is the relation between A and V. So these two equations are this. So area is cross section, channel cross section area. A is this, V is velocity of flow, R is hydraulic mean depth and F is silt factor. In addition to the above two fundamental equations, so if the question is like this, you have to write the fundamental equation of Lacy, then you will be writing these two equations only. So in addition to the above two fundamental equations, Lacy obtained a third relationship expressing velocity in terms of radius, hydraulic mean depth and the bed slope by plotting a large collection of data from a number of sources. So he tried to express a relationship between V, R and S, and he found V is equal to 10.8 R raised to power 2 by 3 multiplied by S raised to power 1 by 3. Okay, so these three are the equations he obtained by plotting various datas available to him. So the equation, the last equation, that is V is equal to 10.8 R raised to power 2 by 3 S raised to power 1 by 3 is very useful for finding velocities during high floods. So this equation is useful during high floods. The above three basic equations are further used to derive certain relations for being used in the design of Lacy regime channels. So on the basis of these three basic equations, he derived more equations, but the basis was either of these three. So first is perimeter discharge relation. So since this was the first equation, so V is equal to root over 2 by 5 square root of F into R. So what he did, just raising the fourth power on the both sides. So V raised to power 4, this whole raised to power 4. So this will be V raised to power 4, root 2 by 5 will be 2 times 2, 4, to 2, 4 upon 25 into F square R square. So what he is trying to do, the area equation was given in terms of F square, so that we are going to use this equation we want to use. So that's why we wanted a term of F square. So here we have got F square. Now we will be replacing this F square from this equation, that will be 140 V raised to power 5 divided by area. So finally, just solving it, you will be getting, if we want a P and Q, So from where we will be getting P will be getting from the R term. So A by P is R. So we will replace R as A by P, and the final equation is something like this. P is equal to 4.75 under root Q. So this is very important equation. So if try to derive it, the steps are very simple. The second most important question is velocity, discharge and silt factor relation. So this is already we have seen. AF square was 140 v raised to power 5. These we are going to use directly when we are going to design the channel. Okay, so just bear with me, you will be seeing the application of these equations very soon. So what we are going to do, we are multiplying both sides with b. Small v we are going to multiply. So we have seen QF square 140 v raised to power 6, because this AF A into v is Q. Here we wanted Q also, so that's why we multiply by v. So this A into v becomes Q F square 140 v raised to power 6. So v is here Q F square divided by 140 raised to power 1 by 6. So this is velocity relationship with Q and F. Now the regime slope equation, how we are going to calculate the slope. So this equation is V 10.8 R raised to power 2 by 3 S raised to power 1 by 3. So we have to manipulate, or we have to do some calculations to fit, we want S as simple as possible. So first we want to calculate S. So we have what we have done, this is power 1 by 3. So we have cube, taken cube both sides. So this will become b cube, and this will become r square, this will become s. So we have taken s here, and all the remaining terms right hand side. So v cube upon 1260 r square. Now this is v, what we were having, s is equal to, we have just taken we have just what we have broken this v cube. So we have taken v square by r, because this we know that one equation is having v square upon r. So for doing this v square upon r, what we have to do, we have taken the power, remaining power will be 5 by 3, and one more term is there, v into r. So we wanted v into r in the multiplication. So that too with the power of 1 by 3. That this you will be seeing why this 1 by 3 is important. So first we have done v raised to power 1 by 3, and the remaining will be, you can see the power here, this is 10 by 3, and this is minus 1 by 3. So this is cube only. Now we have seen this. So r is a by p. So we have put here. Now p has come to numerator, so p raised to power 1 by 3, this is as it is, and a into v is q raised to power 1 by 3. So this has become v square upon r raised to power 5 by 3, p raised to power 1 by 3 1260, q raised to power 1 by 3. So v square upon r is 2 by 5 f from the first equation, from this equation. P, and this is remaining same. Now P we know in terms of Q, 4.75 under root Q. So we have replaced these values here, and after replacing all the value, only F and Q are remaining. So finally you will be getting S is equal to F raised to power 5 by 3 divided by 3340 Q raised to power 1 by 6. So these are the three equations. So remaining two equations and the design procedure we will be seeing in the next lecture. Many of you are asking for PDF, so I don't have any PDF. You just see the video and make your own notes. So this is all for today. Thank you.